Welcome back. Hailing from Kentucky, our guest is taking the comic book world by storm with his newest release, Araura. We should call it a graphic novel, really, because it's storytelling at its finest. And joining me here to tell us more about it, author and illustrator for it, Ray Coffman. And Ray, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about this book and what it's about. Araura is the name. What's the storyline going on?
Well, basically what's going on right now, it's about a world that's kind of lost its guiding light. Araura was a kind of continent that floated in the sky and watched over people. It disappeared in one night and nobody knows what happened to it.
Okay.
Anea, who Renzia, the main character, is commissioned to pick up. He's kind of a slacker in his early 20s, doesn't really know what he's doing with his life. He gets this job to take her to the kingdom of Burgone to find out more about her and her people and maybe put together the mystery of what happened to Araura.
Okay.
And but when they start to travel together, the people responsible for the bad things that happen start to move and wake up and like, we can't have them together, and you don't know why.
Okay, so. Interesting. So you hail from Harrodsburg. And so how do you come to get inspiration for stories like this? Because this is very fantastical.
Well, since I was young, I've been fortunate enough to have family and friends support my creativity and kind of my bit of being a little bit different than other people. So when I left Harrodsburg, I was fortunate enough to have great art teachers in Harrodsburg that really pushed my creativity. And then when I left Harrodsburg, went to college and got out into the world a little bit, I kind of immersed myself in different things, different styles, different storytelling styles, and just had a great support network and people who stood behind me, and now I'm able to do this.
Well, and your path to it is not the traditional one, because you did go to college and you had, a professional kind of desk job, right, for a while, and now you're trying to do this, and I mean the work that you're doing it is indicative of somebody who has been doing it professionally for a long time. I mean, these illustrations are beautiful, and it's cool to watch you work here too. How long does it take you to make all the drawings for this book?
The drawing part doesn't take a whole lot of time because I've actually written the entire story.
Okay.
The drawing part doesn't take a whole lot of time, but where I am an independent creator and I market everything myself, I'm pretty much my own internal marketing firm and everything. That stuff takes a while. But the drawing, I'd say I probably crank through about 3 or 4 pages a day.
Oh, wow.
Each chapter has 24 pages in it, so I can knock out a chapter in a couple of weeks, a volume in about a month and a half to 2 months. But it's the other stuff, the marketing and the exposure and the hitting the shows. So.
Well, sure. Yeah, absolutely. You got to get that following going.
Exactly.
But with this beautiful both storytelling and artwork, I think you're going to be building fans here pretty quickly, Ray. So what's the best way people can get their hands on one of these Araura novels?
Well, anywhere in Lexington, you find Collectibles Etc. locations. Carrie's, all of them. I have a great working relationship with them. And also you can go to Coffman20xx.com or store.com. Okay. And you can pick it up digitally there. And it's also available on Amazon.
Wonderful. Okay, so we've got that website on your screen, so you can go pick it up. If this is something, if you're into the fantasy and you love those graphic novels, this is something that you're going to like, or a friend of yours is going to like. The holidays are just around the corner. So there you go. And you're supporting a Kentucky proud artist. Ray, thank you so much for coming in. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Best of luck.
All right.
All right, we're back with more for you coming up after this.